I'm going to be vlogging every day until we start labour. Today is the 14th of April, which is actually baby's due date today. We're officially on the 40-week mark, so this is going to be part 2, and just every day I'm just going to pop in, do a check-in of the signs and symptoms that I've been experiencing, what I've been doing as well, and how we're getting on. We're on our way to a 3rd sweep now. So fingers crossed. I always get a little bit nervous going into these sweeps. Signs and symptoms that I've been having. My groin area is feeling much more achy, like longer periods of time as well. It's just a dully achy pain. Again, it's not like a 10 out of 10 pain, it's just an uncomfortable feeling that you've got. So nothing really major to report on, but I'll check in with you after and let's see how we get on. 3rd time lucky, come on! We have an update! It worked! Oh my god, 3rd time lucky. And not only that, I am 1 to 2 centimetres dilated. That's literally happened over the space of 3 days, which is mental chicken oriental.
Very positive sweep.
Really positive sweep, so absolutely buzzing. We've just gone to celebrate baby girl's due date with some fruit. What do we have?
You had granola, I had a salmon poke ball and smoothies.
Granola, salmon poke ball, smoothies. That's what happens to my brain. A scone.
Oh my god, don't forget the
What's
scone.
the fastest cake in the world? Scone. I'll keep you updated on what happens later on. We've booked in for another sweep on Thursday, so when you're dilated it doesn't mean that it's all systems go. It can take quite a while, so we have booked into another sweep on Thursday, and they have on Thursday they'll then offer me an induction to see if I want an induction. Good morning, we're on the 15th of April. No baby. However, I am still just on cloud 9 that the sweep worked yesterday, just because it's actual movement. Last night, I went to bed. I didn't have a good night's sleep. I felt like I was getting up like every 2 hours to go to the toilet, which is fine. It is what it is. Gotta get used to it, I suppose. Matt came to bed late, and when he got in bed, I shot up out of bed. I went, my waters have broke. He went, what? And my waters have broke. I went running to the toilet. My waters hadn't broke. I still don't exactly know what happened. There was water on my legs, like my ankle, like a driplet of water. So I don't know if I was having like hot sweats through the night. I don't know. But wow, how I shot up in sheer panic was hilarious. I think you just overthink everything, don't you, at this point? Like, you're waiting for any kind of signs because you don't know when it's going to come. You hear stories where for some people it's like a gradual process, and for other people it's like, bam, you're going into like heavy contractions. If I don't report back, it's because I don't want to bore you. If I do report back, it's because there's been movement. Hello guys. So I said I'd come on if I feel anything new. Don't mind me, I've just come out of the shower. Over the past hour, I'd say I've experienced a little bit more discomfort down there. It's not like painful, just more of things are moving. I feel like things are moving. There's more, again, those dull aches. It makes me just want to stop for a second. And it also goes around my back, like my back feels like it's about to seize up, so it makes me stop and move forward. I am just about to collect some colostrum, whatever. Apparently you can either produce it or you can. It does not matter if you can or you cannot. I can produce a little bit, not like loads, but even if you can't collect colostrum, it can still stimulate birth. It can still stimulate like going into labour. Just the act of you massaging your boobs, kind of just that motion of trying to collect the colostrum, whether you can or can't. So I'm going to collect some colostrum because that might help a little bit more. Oh, like I'm getting the pain now. It's not bad, just uncomfortable. For anyone who's interested in this is the colostrum that I've just collected. It was not like this at the start, it was like a drop. And just over time, it's just got more and more. I put it into a bag like this, I label it, and then I put it in the freezer. I've got a freezer bag, so when we are going to the hospital we've got a freezer bag. I've got all of the ice packs to put in, and then I've got all the milk supply, which I'll show you. So we've got, oh my god, I've actually got loads. Like that's only collected 0.15 there. So it's gone up over time. Let me know your colostrum experience. If you didn't do any, or if you did do any. Apparently some people can do loads. It's the 16th of April and I've woke up this morning, it's 9 AM and I am feeling so energetic. And Asda shop's just been delivered. So I am just going to sort the Asda shop out. I honestly thought I would have a baby by now. So my day is not planned with much, I'll be honest. Like, I don't have a lot of stuff planned. This is the real life maternity leave. It's quite boring, I'll be honest. I'm glad that I've got Instagram and YouTube as my creative outlet, because oh my god, otherwise I'd be so bored. I can see why people take up hobbies through maternity leave. Feeling good, I'm feeling fine. The last feeling that I had was from yesterday. Nothing has happened this morning. I'll keep you updated and I'll speak to you soon. We're on now the 17th of April. I'm 40 weeks plus 3 days. Yesterday started off really well, and then as the day progressed, my energy went lower and lower and lower and lower. And then I really started overthinking that the baby wasn't moving the same. She was still following her same routine, but her kicks just weren't as strong. They were more like gentle. I cried thinking like, oh my god, she's not like, what about if something happens? And I just got really emotional. I feel emotional right now. I swear sweeps make you emotional. Honestly, they bring out something in you where you just cry at everything. Anyway, keeping this vlog real because this is real life. Today has been sweep day. So this is my 4th sweep. This one was a little bit more uncomfortable than the last. That's not a bad thing though, she said. She said, you did so well. It's only like a few minute thing. It's just a bit uncomfortable. She said I did a proper sweep, which is good. She also said that I'm still 1 to 2 centimetre dilated. She said, but my cervix is really softened. So I think they want your cervix to become as soft as possible. Whereas the last time, I think it was a little bit harder. So my cervix is getting softer. And she said, I can literally feel the water, like your water not about to break. She didn't say, she went, but she basically said, you can tell they're going to break. So along the lines of that. But I'm now home. We've got another sweep booked in for Sunday. They offered me to book in an induction and I've just said no. The reason why that I'm personally saying no is that I still think that I'm only 40 plus 3. I can wait longer. I think if my personal opinion on this is that I think if you do an induction too soon and your body's not ready for it, that's when it can go on for quite a long time. So I would just rather say no until I'm ready. I'll keep you updated, but sorry for the low energy on this one. It's more like hormonal, I'd say. Today is one of those days where I could cry happy tears, sad tears, dramatic tears. I could be doing all the kind of tears. I'll keep you updated and I'll speak to you soon. It is the 18th today. I think we are plus 4 days or plus 5 days. I forgot. I realised as well how embarrassing that I've worn basically the same thing every single day on the vlog. Anyway, it's pregnancy life for you. We have a few updates on the labour starting and just how I'm feeling. So update 1 is that last night was one of the most uncomfortable night sleeps that I've had, just in terms of there was so much movement going on, a lot of like new aches down there, which I've never had when I'm going to bed before. So I honestly thought yesterday was the day that my waters were going to break or I was going to start labour, because it was much more intense. But then it stopped and I've woke up and it's not done it since. And then the second update is that I'm pretty sure my mucus plug is coming out, which is a really good sign. I don't think that means that something isn't going to start tonight, but it's a sign of my body getting ready even more. So like through the week, things have happened. I've had 2 successful sweeps, my cervix has softened, my mucus plug is coming out, and I'm 1 to 2 centimetre dilated. So it's all really good things. You just put this pressure on yourself thinking, come on, I've just come back from a walk. I'm going to go on my ball again tonight and just see where my body is taking me. I'm so sorry if this vlog is boring, but this is a part of labour, and I think just seeing it in real life as well, that there'll be some days where you think it's going to happen, then other days where you're not. It's just a part of the process, especially being a first time mum. I've no idea what to expect, so I'm sorry if it is boring, but this is what's happening. I feel like one day I'm like, it's happening, the next I'm like, no, it's not. But remember, we've got our sweep on Sunday, so it's Friday today, Saturday tomorrow, Sunday sweep, and yeah, see where it goes from there. We are on the 19th of April, which means still no baby, and we are 40 weeks plus 5 today. I woke up in the middle of the night last night, again covered in sweat. Like the back of my legs were just drenched, and I don't think I'm having a bad dream. I'm just getting hot sweats at night, which is making me think my waters are broke. There are still no signs of baby. She is holding in there. And tomorrow we've got our 5th sweep booked in. So the first 2 sweeps didn't work. The last 2 did. And this is our technically 5th one. I've been pushing this back for as long as possible as well, but tomorrow they will be speaking to me about an induction. I've said no the whole time, but tomorrow's the day we decide if we want to book one in or not. I think I am going to book one in and make sure that it's before the 42-week mark, because I really did want to go to a birthing centre, and if you go over 42 weeks you've got to be with the doctors, and that just wasn't what I really wanted, even though you can't plan for everything and you know you shouldn't have all these expectations. But if I can book it in before the 42-week mark, I can still go to a birthing centre, which would be ideal for me because environment's really, really important to me. Today I've just needed to reset. I have literally done nothing. In fact, I've been in bed like all day just watching YouTubes, snoozing, eating. It's actually been amazing, and that's just not my personality type. Like usually I'd feel bad for not being productive, but I'm genuinely just listening to my body and it needs to relax. I do just need to just chill a little bit and not feel guilty for it. Also, this has taken up way too much headspace, but interestingly she has now gone from an Aries to a Taurus today. So she was due on the 14th of April, which means she would have been an Aries, and from the 19th you're then a Taurus. All you Tauruses out there, please let me know, how's life, how are you, what are the character traits? I'll keep you updated for tomorrow, but tomorrow is sweep day. Let's see how it goes. We are on Sunday the 20th of April, it's Easter, and today is sweep day. It's my 5th sweep, but technically it's my 3rd proper sweep because the first 2 didn't work. I get my hopes up for these kind of things and then I need to bring myself back to reality because we're currently 6 days over and I keep thinking tonight's the night, this is the day, but I'm just going to stop thinking like that now. When she's ready, she's ready. Last night was one of the more intense nights that I had. When I went to bed at like 10:30, 11, and I was getting pains around my back, and then like that dull pain, like a period pain, but more movement going on. It's hard to explain. It wasn't a 10 out of 10, it was like a 4 out of 10, but it was uncomfortable and it was happening every like 10 minutes, and I thought, oh my gosh, is this the start? Again, boring myself, but it wasn't, because I've woke up obviously absolutely fine. I've been on a big walk this morning as well. Like I've been out for an hour, don't get me wrong, I was walking so slow, but we still did it, we still got out. I weed myself a little bit. It's the first time that I've weed myself a little bit because I was laughing so much because I did something, and I actually weed myself a little bit, which I've never ever done. I thought, oh my god, is this my waters? But it wasn't. And you can probably tell by the video I'm feeling so much better in my energy. Maybe I needed yesterday just to chill out, unwind, relax, and today I'm feeling back to myself, which is a very, very nice feeling. So I will keep you updated. We're on our way. Let's just see how it goes. We are done. So what's the update? So sweep was successful. I'm officially 2 centimetres dilated now.
Cervix is more forward.
Cervix is more forward.
Things are more soft.
Things are more soft. Right direction again. She spoke about an induction and basically, what's it called? An ARM.
ARM induction.
So I'm booked in for an induction on next week, next Saturday, but they're actually going to do an ARM, which is just tricking the waters to manually break them, like they don't put the pacifier in. Is that what it's called? Pacifier in.
Something pacifier, not a baby's dummy.
I don't know. I don't know. You can tell I have no idea what we're doing. First time parents. Anyway, they're not doing the full induction next week. They're just going to try and pop my waters because they're happy with how everything's progressing. So overall, good news, which I'm buzzing about. We're on our way now to go and get some food, treat ourselves. Every time we go for a sweep, we treat ourselves with something after, because why not? And that's pretty much it.
I'm also optimistic that she said on the phone when speaking to another midwife booking it in, not too sure if she'll even get that far. So it sounds optimistic that a lot can happen in the next 6 days anyway. But if not, it's an ARM induction. It's a plastic little hook, she said, that pops it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and baby's in the perfect place and ready to go.
Yeah, buzzing.
Go and eat some spicy food.
Yeah. We've just got home and I cannot believe I'm saying this, but there's going to have to be a part 3 on Vlog With Me every day until I start labour, because the video will just be too long. I can't believe. I thought the part 1 would have been it, but we're here. Part 3. We are 6 days overdue, and hopefully part 3 is the part where we start labour. I just want to say as well, thank you so much for the comments and just people really being invested in my pregnancy journey. It's honestly kept me going. Like, this creative outlet really has kept me going through my maternity, and I've just really enjoyed myself. So thank you so much. If you've watched anything, liked, commented, anything like that, it genuinely means a lot. So we will see you in part 3.